12 3-minute rounds for the WBA Continental, WBO European, British, and Commonwealth Heavyweight Championships. Presented by Boxer in association with Platform Sport, live on Sky Sports and NBC's Peacock. Introducing first to the scales, he is the challenger. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall. He is undefeated with 8 victories versus no defeats, with 6 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Burton-on-Trent, England, introducing the Commonwealth gold medalist and the Olympic bronze medalist, ladies and gentlemen, Big Frazer Clarke.
I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway, and in the driveway is a nice range. 'Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel
official weight, a massive 19 stone even for Big Frazer Clarke. And his opponent, the defending champion, bringing all the hardware to the stage. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall. He is undefeated with 17 wins, no defeats, with a staggering 16 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Ipswich, England, here's the former English heavyweight champion and the current reigning, defending British and Commonwealth heavyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Ipswich, Fabio Wardley.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. When you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
Official weight, 17 stone 5 pounds for the defending champion, Fabio Wardley.
Andy, we were just watching there on the side of the stage. Frazer did not take his eyes off Fabio all the way through that weigh-in.
No, he wanted to get a good look, didn't he? Some fighters do that. Others just aren't that bothered at all when the others take it to the scales. In terms of the weight, Frazer's been 270, so 19.4, 19.5 in his last few fights. 266, 19 stone even. In percentage terms, it's nothing, but it's just a little bit of a shave, isn't it? You know, his conditioning is maybe a little bit better than it has been previously. Fabio, 17 stone 5. He's been around that, slightly lighter than that for his last couple of fights, so they're both pretty much where we thought they would be.
Johnny, how did they both look to you?
I think they both look on point. Frazer weighing in, he's trimmed down, looks in better physical condition. Fabio looks relaxed, he's smiling, he's smug. No different than any of his previous 17 fights. The business is that the hard work's been done now.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the biggest British heavyweight
Fabio, always, I mean, like we say, he's been loving it, he's been enjoying and relishing every moment this fight week. It's interesting seeing the two difference, but like I said, Frazer didn't take his eyes off Fabio. He seems a little bit more jumpy, he just kind of wants to get it done now, doesn't he, in the ring on Sunday night?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's good that he's focused. I don't think he'll be too intense. I think he'll be able to harness it and keep a cool. I think we're going to see the best Frazer that we've seen as a professional, and Wardley will have to be the best he's ever been to get the win.
Well, there's no doubt about that. That's intense. But from the start of the fight, You think it's going to be a cagey start?
I think it could be, but I can also see what Matt's saying when he says that he feels like Fabio Wardley might want to put a bit of a marker down early on and just take it to Fraser a little bit and say to him, listen, you know, I've been fighting at this level for longer than you. I can start at a pace that you're not going to be able to stay with. But ultimately, 12 rounds is a really, really long time, particularly for heavyweights.
In terms of the occasion, the first time headlining for both, I mean, how difficult is it for them to keep their emotions in check and to sort of not get carried away with the night?
Well, Fraser's been in these big occasion situations before, so he's used to it. For Fabio, who's enjoying the ride, I think both fighters know how much is at stake here. They both know they are the toughest opponent for each other, and so they both know, you know what, this is, as I say, the journey is as important as the destination.
Well, we're just waiting for the fighters to make their way over to Andy. We talk about the antics between the two of these. There's a rather interesting occasion at the football club at Ipswich Football Club when Fabio went down and stood on an Ipswich football shirt. Very brave man indeed, and has stirred the pot. But again, these two know how to sell a fight, don't they?
Yeah, they definitely sell a fight. Remember Ricky Hatton came when Floyd Mayweather came over and put the Man U T-shirt on against Ricky Hatton just to wind up the crowd and get him excited. And they've done their job. They've sold the fight. They've trained hard. They've got the job done. That's important.
Okay, well, Big Fraser is just heading over to Andy. We can hear from him now. Take it away.
Fraser, all weighed in and ready to go. That's the lightest since your professional debut and second lightest as a pro. Is that a sign that things behind closed doors have been taken very, very seriously?
They have anyway. You know, the weight was irrelevant. I've done my job, and you know, I'm ready to go.
You were tapping your head there in the head-to-head. What were you saying there?
Just that I'm a clever man, and yeah, I know what's coming. I know what's coming.
At the announcement press conference, you did grab the belts. Did you resist that temptation today?
No, I've had my feel. I can get comfortable with them on Sunday night.
By tapping your head, are you saying this is a thinking man's fight and that you're the boxer with the higher IQ?
100%.
Will you give us a final prediction?
Yeah, I'm going to knock him out, and then I'm going to laugh at his team.
Okay, all the best. Let's give him a response to that. Come on in, the British and Commonwealth heavyweight champion, Fabio Wardley, in the proud colours of Ipswich Town. It's a thinking man's fight, and that's what wins the day. That's what he had to say there.
Hey, there's a lot of aspects that go into a fight. There's thinking moments and there's heart moments, and there's who's really got it in them, and we're going to find out on Sunday if he's done all the talking, all the build-up's been done. We're going to find out on Sunday if he's got those true colours.
You've said he's too emotional. He said he's going to shut your team up. Is that a further sign that he's looking past you and and talking about your team as well?
Yeah, look, he's paying too much attention to everything around me. He's paying too much attention to my team, who's here, who's with me, what I'm doing. Stay focused on the job. I've never mentioned his team. I've never mentioned anything of his training, anything he does or something. I'm not fussed about him because I know that 100% the right Fabio Wardley turns up in the fight. I've trained properly. I've done everything I needed to do. I've ticked all the right boxes.
He says he's going to knock you out. Do you want to match that, or is it just win at all costs? It doesn't matter if it comes inside the distance.
It's by any means necessary, but always with me, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get an action-packed fight, and I'm always going for that big knockout.
And I know that you sat in the hotel room and watched the football last night. It must have been a pleasant night's sleep after that.
Yeah, it was. I slept like a baby last night. It's been a great start to the bank holiday weekend. Town, top of the league, come on. And then my job on Sunday, me come out on top as well, and I'll be tick off a great bank holiday.
Good luck.
Appreciate it, thank you.